TV into this comically large USB port on my personal computer. Almost. 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 I can't wait to plug in this comic.
Hey, hang on,
When a sperm whale eats a squid, the sharp beak irritates the whale's intestines. To protect itself, the whale gets pooped out into the ocean, where it floats for years. And over time, it hardens, developing a sweet, earthy smell. If you find it...
Want to come over to my house tomorrow after school and watch TV?
No.
Do you want to come over and play video? For good?
No, I wish. We're going for a funeral, one of my granddad's old friends. But I'm gonna get to see...
How can he be your best friend if you never talk to him? I don't think I have a best friend.
No.
Do you want to come over and play video games?
No.
Do you want to come over and have a jump rope contest?
I'm going back home to Chicago.
For good?
No, I wish. We're going for a funeral, one of my...
If you're trying to be...
Oh, Garfield.
Alright.
23.
He stumbled drunk across the train tracks and fell asleep with his head on the rails. But within seconds, a cargo train rushed toward him. It slammed into his skull, spinning him around and dragging him beneath the train. And when it finally screeched to a stop, witnesses thought he was dead. But then he stood up. You see, because he was drunk, his body was relaxed and his limbs were loose, meaning that when he was hit, he moved easily with the train's force and walked away with only a few cuts on his hand. He stumbled.
I like bugs.
23.
The parasite enters through the gills and clamps onto the fish's tongue with sharp, strong claws. It then severs the blood vessels in the tongue, stopping blood flow, which causes it to die and eventually fall off. Once the tongue is gone, the parasite attaches itself to the remaining stub, becoming the fish's new tongue. As the fish eats, the parasite gets a share of the food, and this creepy thing stays there, living off the fish and acting as its tongue until the host dies. The parasite enters.
Would you please stop staying in D11?
Aanbare smaken. Wat dacht je van die sappige sinaas? Of die magische mango? Of dat tintelende tropic? Hallo?
Every video game made by PETA, looked over their social media, read many articles they've written. And for a while, I thought I didn't have any more PETA content to look at. So I started poking fun at them, creating a fake vegan Minecraft guide, and having my friends make concepts for what a PETA parody of certain games would look like. But spoiler alert, there's still some more interesting PETA content out there. I recently came across PETAkids.com/comics and I decided to give them all a read. I assume by now you know who PETA is, but if you don't, they're an animal rights organization who have the right idea of helping animals, and yes, they have done some good, I won't deny that, but they have an awful reputation with many controversies under their belt that I do not think should be ignored. Long story short, they have a baffling way of going about so many different things, and it's no different with their children's comics. Before we begin, I want everybody to be respectful to everybody else in the comments, and I want everybody to know that I do support veganism, being vegetarian, and I'm all for animal rights. The only thing I am making fun of in this video is PETA themselves. And you, Todd, you smell terrible. Go take a shower. I'm sure a lot of you guys are wondering, how bad can these comics be? It's on a website for kids after all. Well, for some context, the same website has a gaming section where they have all of their video game parodies there, including the very distasteful and disturbing parodies that they have made in the past. And I've talked about countless times how these video games have links to animal abuse right in the middle of them. So in other words, there's nothing in these comics that would surprise me, right? Right? When I first chose a comic, I decided to choose at random, so I started reading A Rat's Life. The comic starts off very nice and wholesome. It actually does a good job at teaching you about rats. I'm learning stuff I never knew, which is awesome. Then we're introduced to some characters. Sam is a boy who just moved into a new neighborhood, and he starts telling his neighbors about his pet rats. Sunshine. He explains what the rat does for fun and what it likes to eat. Then one of the neighbors, Kelly, asks an innocent question. Did you get her from a pet store? And then Sam just goes off. No, I don't think pet stores are good places. The rats are usually kept in small, dirty cages and get very bored because they can't explore and do other things that rats naturally like to do. My father rescued him. Okay, that makes sense. I am a huge supporter of adopt, don't shop, so I can respect this. Kind of a sudden mood change, but it's no big deal. I'm sure we're gonna go right back to being lighthearted.
In Cyprus, adventure is never far.
No big deal. I'm sure we're gonna go right back to being lighthearted. Right? Sunshine and thousands of other rats and mice were used in a cruel test at a college in North Carolina. She didn't have a name there, just a number. Oh, really? Wow. So how did your dad go about rescuing her? Sunshine was lucky to escape. The other animals are still crammed inside tiny cages. A lot of them are really sick or have big cuts and tumors. Oh, okay. I think I'm gonna get going then. The researchers did not care about the animals. Some would throw them into a cooler even when they were still alive, or cut the animals' heads off with scissors. They laughed while they were doing mean things to the animals. Hey, Sam. Are you alright, buddy? Let's now break down what just happened. Like I said, there is a huge sudden mood shift here. They go from quick, lighthearted, cool rat acts to lengthy, incredibly biased information about animal testing. I do not support animal testing, but if a kid asks me about it, I am sure as hell not gonna say that the people laugh while they cut heads off of rats. In fact, I wouldn't go into nearly as much detail. Even if everything here is the truth, kids don't need to know the gory details. I'm pretty sure most kids really love there is a much better way to explain animal testing to kids. Let's now finish this comic. They then proceed to continually talk more about animal testing in a similar fashion, with of course more nightmare-fuel pictures for children. They then go to Sam's mom and Sam asks if the neighbors can stay for lunch. And what are they having for lunch, you ask? Some kind of mystery meat burger. I know these could be veggie burgers, but do you think a kid is going to assume that? Probably not. They're probably thinking that this is beef, you know, a regular hamburger, which I don't care about, but PETA usually does. PETA always goes out of their way to promote veganism and vegetarianism, which makes it very weird that PETA left this ambiguous burger in the middle of their comic. This is just another example of PETA being inconsistent with their message. They then talk about the rat and about animal testing, and then the conversation takes a bizarre turn. Sam's mom says, "Sam, that reminds me, we have to leave for the hospital in 3 hours to see your aunt. She's been going through a lot lately." Then Sam replies, "My aunt has cancer. We go to visit her every weekend." Alright, so this is out of left field. The conversation about scientists torturing animals reminds her of her sister who has cancer in the hospital. Odd connection to publicly states. I guess I can see where you would draw the connections from, but what? And something about this frame looks like a shitpost to me. I think it's the sudden lack of detail in the eyes of Sam along with the expression. It reminds me of the "damn shawty, okay" meme, and all I can think about is "damn shawty, okay, we can go visit your aunt in the hospital." Alright, my bad, we're getting off topic here. The mom then goes on about more animal testing stuff and talks about companies that do and do not participate in animal testing. And that's essentially it. Overall, there are many good things for kids or really anybody to learn about here. It's just unfortunate unfortunate it's taught in such an untasteful way. I would never let my kid read this. There's also a page at the end that you can color in, so I asked my friends if anyone wanted to give it a color, and Josh quickly sent me this. Feel free to do whatever you want with this picture. So there are 10 comics in total on their kids' websites, and I read all of them. I won't be going into as much detail with these comics as I did with the rat one, because if I did, we would be here all day. I will now be going through these in the order the website has them in. First up, PETA Kids comic. Why does this class refuse to do chick hatching projects? A very lengthy title, I know. If you don't know what chick hatching projects are, in some schools, classes will take care of an egg until it hatches, just like in that one episode of SpongeBob. The entire comic is the teacher explaining why these projects are not ethical. I actually did some research on this topic to see if I would agree or disagree with this comic, and what I found is that there are ethical ways to do these projects, but a lot of schools don't try to make them ethical for the chicken. These projects encourage breeding chickens just for profit, and if the chicken that is born is a hen, then sometimes they'll be in a safe place after the experiment, but most of the time roosters do not end up in a safe place because they do not lay eggs and are much more aggressive than hens. So does PETA do a good job at explaining this? Not really. This comic is filled with guilt trips at every single turn. There's even a part where the teacher says, mother hens carefully rotate their eggs many times a day. Without this, the chicks can get sick and become deformed or even die. Okay, so, I'm not the teacher here, so what do I know? But, you can rotate the egg yourself to simulate what a hen would do, but you're not going to mention that in this comic because it doesn't align with your agenda. Like, what they said is true, you need to rotate the egg or the chicken will probably not be okay. This comic does give some information now, albeit partially misleading, and overall this is just one big guilt trip. The next comic is called The Difference Between Animal Dissection and Animal-Free Tools. Why are these titles so long? The comic is about why dissecting frogs is more ethical online than in real life, and I fully agree. The comic does a good job at explaining that with minimal guilt trips. Nice job, PETA. Next is Where Does Milk Come From? Everything you need to know about dairy. It starts off good explaining what dairy is to kids, and then suddenly they hit you with this picture. Other than that, there's no real guilt trips. Here they explain the sad part of dairy production and talk about how going vegan will help the planet. To my knowledge, nothing they said here is wrong, but it's still perhaps a little too preachy and blunt for children. Have you ever heard of a wet market before? I actually haven't. But a wet market is just a place that sells fresh meat. There really isn't anything crazy in this comic. It just explains why PETA thinks wet markets and eating meat is bad. A Tiger's Life starts off with fun facts about tigers, camels, horses, lions, and zebras. It then cuts to career day at school where a couple are talking about their work at a circus. A kid asks about animals at their circus and another kid says they don't work at a circus with animals. And then the girl looks pissed. This comic talks about the terrible quality of life that animals have in a circus versus their lives in the real world. It then goes on to explain what you can do to help. I don't support circuses that perform with wild animals and do not treat them well, which I'm pretty sure is most or if not all of them. And I actually feel like I learned something while reading this one. Sure, there's a few guilt trips here and there, but in general, this one's really not that bad. A Cow's Life starts off by telling us fun cow facts. It then cuts to kids shopping for clothes, and when one of them puts on a leather jacket, another tells them why that's wrong. They then go to an animal sanctuary where someone tells them about how a cow was rescued from an awful breeding factory. After they talk in detail about how veal is made and other hardships for the cows. Of course, it's all accompanied with these depressing pictures. And again, this one is just too blunt for children in my opinion. There's 3 comics left: A Chicken's Life, A Fish's Life, and A Dog's Life. They all seem to follow the same story beats. Fun facts about the animal, followed by a very depressing and very blunt explanation of the abuse that goes on with the animal. And that's all of the PETA comics on the kids' website. I guess the biggest takeaway from this video is that these are all okay topics to teach your children, but all of them could just be handled in a better way than this. You don't need to lie about anything, just get rid of some of the disturbing details and don't show them any of these graphic pictures. Oh yeah, and leave all your biases at the door.
You're the best mom ever. He went into a construction site.
Bartholomew J. Simpson! What are you doing at this construction site?
Trying to do something constructive? I'll just take Millhouse home. What are you two doing in the laundry room? Tracking software? Mom and Dad are spying on you. There's a tracking chip in your cell phone. That's horrible. Track this, Mom and Dad.
Our little boy has lost his mind. Let's get him.
These are the 5 steps to washing.
Some of using buggy programs bathroom. Some of using buggy programs bathroom.
These
$1 microphone.
It was sure nice of Mr. Krabs to give me a job.
And at $50 an hour, too. When I started working here, I had to pay Mr. Krabs $100 an hour. When I started working here, I had to pay Mr. Krabs $100 an hour.
It was sure nice of Mr. Krabs to give me a job.
And at $50 an hour, too. When I started working here, I had to pay Mr. Krabs $100 an hour. When I started working here, I had to...
Mama got that bunch of crunch cake. Mama got that bunch of crunch cake. Mama got that bunch of...
Whoa! Clean up on... Whoa! Clean up on...
What the hell are you doing here?
This is my daughter.
That's your papa? So your mama must be black. Mr. Tyson, are you dipping in the chocolate? What the hell are you doing here?
This is my daughter.
That's your papa? So your mama must be black. Mr. Tyson, are you dipping in the chocolate? What the hell are you doing here?
Jagger, why don't...
Why did America actually lose to Canada in 1812? Back then, US leaders thought taking over their northern neighbor would be super easy, but they made a huge mistake. The local Canadian defenders didn't just stop them, they chased the US forces all the way back south. They even reached Washington, D.C. and completely took over the president's house. It was the ultimate reverse trick. The singer always had 10 dimes in his pocket, and the reason for this is kind of sad. You see, his son was kidnapped years prior, and all of the ransom calls had to be made from payphones. He would panic, terrified that he would run out of coins while trying to negotiate with the kidnappers. Now, after 2 days, his son was released safely, but Sinatra never forgot that fear of being helpless. So he carried exactly 10 dimes with him for the rest of his life. And when he was buried, his daughter was sure to place 10 dimes in his pocket for him. The singer always had 10 dimes.
This is what a cornfield looks like, honey. This is what a cornfield looks like, honey. Cornfield looks like, honey. This is what a cornfield looks like, honey. This grave in Vermont has a window so you can peek inside, and the reason why is actually terrifying. It belonged to a man named Timothy Clark Smith, who had an extreme fear of being buried alive. While that sounds crazy now, waking up 6 feet under was a very real problem back then, and it happened way more than people realize. Timothy was so paranoid that he designed and built his own custom grave to make sure it never happened to him. Not only did he install a thick glass window on top so people could check on his body, he also connected a string from inside the coffin to a bell above ground. If he ever woke up trapped in the dark, he could just pull the string to ring the bell and signal for help. Timothy passed away on Halloween in 1893, and thankfully he never had to pull the string. You can still visit his grave today, even though the window is too foggy to see through. But imagine being a gravekeeper, hearing a bell ringing in the middle of the night, knowing you are completely alone. This grave in Vermont has... Look at the lights and the music in my head and everything stopped and This grave in Vermont... Look at the lights and the music...
Never go to Waffle House.
The singer always had 10 dimes in his pocket, and the reason for this is
Damn, son! I'm so bored! Damn! 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 Damn!
guys, it's me, Flying Gorilla.
Chupa o bico do meu peito e mete com
him. Not in these shoes.
I didn't take my sneaker. Damn, son! I'm so bored!
I'm not your son.
I just wish there was something pug AF to do! Hey there, guys!
Get out of the sight, you idiot! There! Peace and quiet!
Changed my mind. I just wanted to come by and let y'all know real quick that I'm not hosting an object show.
Are you kidding me?
April Fools.
So, now we have a full cast.
But what is the prize?
Sis kill.
6 contestants, 1 sis. This is the historical and nice object show.
again.
Don't do your homework day.
Oh my gosh!
Stop it!
You know what? I'm not responding to that. Please, oh god! Shut the flip up!
Now it's time for me to have a little walk around.
Magnifying.
Oh.
If you aren't careful, motherfucker.
This video was uploaded by a brand new op, somebody we've never talked about before, El Mutakill. This guy is low-key becoming a newborn IDK Sterling op. Guess what, buddy? You've been born, you are an op now. Apparently, this guy fancies himself as a little animator, which is a lot more dangerous than any of the Sora ops, because this guy can...
An orphan boy with sass and pep got dropped up on our mansion step. Little butler.
Guess who's back? Back again. Fucking Vigil AI Ops. That's who. This is a video uploaded by this guy, Bizarre Sterling, and at first, when I scrolled onto his account, I was like, huh, I've never heard of this guy before. But guess what? It's because this used to be IDK Peppa Sterling, one of my earlier ops. Bro tried to do a little switcheroo. He thought he could trick me into thinking this was a different op. Nope, I'm all over you, buddy. Changing your profile picture to this is not gonna help you. Now, ever since the vanquishing of the Sora AI ops, there's been a massive void in the op culture here. I actually thought we defeated them for a second, but I guess not. We're back with just the random, out-of-context clips with me, Vigil AI, pasted on top of them. This one's talking about a mini butler, and would you look at that? Bro, of course, Vigils me as the mini butler that starts kissing on the dad of the house. That's just great, man. Mind you, this is IDK.
I was happy in the haze of a drunken hour, but heaven knows I'm miserable now. I was happy in the haze of a drunken hour, but heaven knows I'm miserable now. I was happy in the haze.
If you aren't careful,
I was happy in the haze of a drunken hour, but heaven knows.
If you aren't careful, motherfucker, you're gonna get blown away, Buster.
This video was uploaded by a brand new op, somebody we've never talked about before, El Mutakil. This guy is low-key becoming a newborn IDK Sterling op. Guess what, buddy? You've been born, you are an op now. Apparently, this guy fancies himself as a little animator, which is a lot more dangerous than any of the Sora ops because this guy can make exactly what he wants when he has the vision. In this case, it's me as a skibbity toilet being chased by the hound dog Elvis, bro. People are straight up dubbing this side of TikTok as the TikTok Farlands. I don't know what that means exactly, but I would guess that it's a really cursed section of TikTok, which I agree with. Bro pulled over 1 million views with this and got 164,000 likes with 60.
I was happy in the haze of a drunken hour.
What is my IQ?
Barely 2 words in, and you already look like you want me dead. You're getting all worked up over nothing.
The ops are back in full.
You finally come to kill me.
I beg your finest fucking pardon, bro. What is this? I'm taking this as a threat. I think I just stumbled across one of the weirdest accounts that I've ever seen on TikTok, and it's not like I accidentally found this person. Bart Eats Skin. I don't know what's going on with this guy's head. We've got a cursed tongue Sahur. We've got cursed Bart Simpson. Then Triple T removes Bart's eyes. That's great and all. But why the hell are you tagging me in the caption? I had nothing to do with this atrocity. This video got viewed hundreds of thousands of times. The top comment is referencing me. People are gonna think I had something to do with this. This is not me. And this is not multiple videos. We've got this one and this one, which looks the most disturbing out of all of them. Just a little teaser at IDK Sterling FN.
You finally come to kill me.
I beg your finest. Happy birthday, Cole. Hold up. You really thought I'd forget a gift for my squad mate? No way. I heard you're a big Fortnite fan, so I got you something special. Here's your loot. A legendary profile pic just for you. Build fast. Happy birthday, Cole. Hold up. I guess it's time to show you how anime I can get. Konnichiwa. This filter's pretty nice. I like it. I guess it's time to I had no idea where this slideshow was going when I first watched it. I was having a fantastic evening. Guess what? You just ruined it, and now I'm pissed off. It's been a while since I've had to worry about any meaningful op, but here we are yet again. IDK Phil, #1 lover. This guy doesn't even follow me, so that's exactly how I know he's true. We start off with some nice string music playing. We can see a little circle on the galaxy, the Milky Way. Then a world map. At this point, I still had no idea what was happening. But once I saw the map of Washington and scrolled to the next slide, what do I see but this house that a lot of people seem to think is mine, which, by the way, it totally is not. And then, of course, there's a fucking AI-generated image of me sitting in there with peanut butter smeared on the walls. We are not bringing this back, guys. My birthday isn't
2018 in that push.
Baby.
7, 1, 2, where are you? 7, 1, 2, where are you? 7, 1, 2, where are you?
The song 647 will officially be in the Backrooms movie.
SpongeBob wears pants and a bow tie. Not exactly the luckiest look, but with his lucky tie, all bad luck disappears. Now SpongeBob can avoid disasters like a pro and even impress the toughest customers. But as soon as he gets home and takes off the tie, everything goes wrong. The next morning, things get even worse. SpongeBob's lucky tie is gone. No matter how hard he looks, he can't find it, and he still has to go to work. Now everything goes horribly wrong. Quite the opposite. The always unlucky Squidward suddenly becomes the luckiest guy in Bikini Bottom. He seems to have gotten all of SpongeBob's good luck. Patrick suggests trying to find a new lucky item, so SpongeBob searches everywhere. But bad things just keep happening to him. SpongeBob couldn't believe his eyes. Squidward had not only grown a full head of hair, but he also became a star. Even his annoying clarinet was suddenly loved by crying. The lucky tie finally appears. It turns out it had been inside SpongeBob the whole time. As soon as he puts it back on, SpongeBob's luck returns, and Squidward turns into that unlucky guy again. SpongeBob wears Patrick's brain suddenly realized just how dumb he was. A stream of glowing words surged into his head through his eyes, covering his brain like a blanket. Turns out, Patrick had started reading. No longer satisfied with SpongeBob's silly antics, Patrick began flipping through books at lightning speed. More and more words flooded in. His brain quickly discovered words couldn't be eaten, but they made excellent building materials. So the brain began rearranging the words, constructing a cozy little 3-story house. The faster Patrick flipped pages, the more his brain absorbed, and the bigger his head grew. Each new fact led to new blueprints, and his brain kept building. With SpongeBob cheering him on, Patrick's hunted. Soon, a mini-city of words had formed inside his head. Patrick's brain became a vacuum, sucking up every book he could find. Eventually, he transformed into a full-blown bookworm, devouring pages, paragraphs, and punctuation alike. At last, Patrick finished reading every single book in the library. His head had become enormous. Patrick's brain suddenly realized just how dumb he was. A stream of glowing words surged into his head through his eyes, covering his brain. Mr. Krabs drove all the customers out of the Krusty Krab because he wanted to turn the Krusty Krab into a high-end restaurant. But the price was that SpongeBob was transferred to a 5-star hotel. So SpongeBob had to leave the Krusty Krab very reluctantly. When he arrived at the 5-star hotel, the head chef was very friendly to SpongeBob, but then the head chef asked SpongeBob to immediately make his best dish. So SpongeBob put a lot of ingredients into the pot. In the end, he made a Krabby Patty. At this time, the head chef was very angry, but no matter what SpongeBob did, the food he made was always a Krabby Patty. Just as the head chef was about to scold SpongeBob, he accidentally ate a Krabby Patty. The head chef was very shocked at this moment. Then he even crawled on the ground to eat the Krabby Patty. Soon, the Krabby Patties made by SpongeBob attracted a large number of customers, but it was time for the chef exchange. SpongeBob insisted on going back to the Krusty Krab, and he also took back all the Krabby Patties from the customers' hands. But the customers were reluctant to let SpongeBob leave, so they all followed behind SpongeBob. But at this time, the Krusty Krab went bankrupt because of using very expensive ingredients, and Squidward was also mortgaged by Mr. Krabs. Just when Mr. Krabs was very sad, SpongeBob came back. Did you know SpongeBob's original name wasn't SpongeBob SquarePants? You might think it was Robert, like Sandy or Patrick once said.
Pirate?
Robert, my dear.
Wow, that sounds pretty grown up, Sponge Robert.
But the truth goes way back. When the initial prototype was created, the main character was actually called SpongeBob, and his early design even looked a bit different. But unfortunately, Nickelodeon's legal team found out the name SpongeBob was already copyrighted. So they had to replace it, and that's how SpongeBob SquarePants came to be. But SpongeBob never completely disappeared. He appears as an Easter egg in the series, and sometimes characters even slip up and call him SpongeBob.
SpongeBob, me Bob!
Did you know SpongeBob starts his day in Binary Bottom by unplugging himself, assembling his face, and getting ready for work? After all that, he enjoys a breakfast of nuts and bolts. But RoboGary has other plans. He sneaks into SpongeBob's back without him noticing. Then, SpongeBob greeted Squidbot, who was busy cloning himself.
I am going to have to live next to that.
SpongeBob arrived at the Krusty Battery and powered up the restaurant with a massive battery. In the kitchen, SpongeBob grilled Krabby Batteries, but RoboGary caused trouble by shocking himself. Things got worse when he collided with Squidbot, and the chaos spilled out into the grease bucket.
Thanks, Karen, my flesh and blood wife.
Gary and Squidbot ran through the streets, waking up Sandroid, a giant robotic squirrel head. The chase led to Lube Lagoon, where SpongeBob tried to build a wall to stop them, but Gary crashed through and Sandroid fused all the robots into one giant machine, declaring a rise of the robots as she sped off toward the city skyline. SpongeBob starts his day in
SpongeBob and Squidward watching a TV show.
SpongeBob makes 99 Krabby Patties in a row, but it wasn't enough. Turns out there's a bunch of crazy anchovies here today, and when they've had their fill and are ready to leave, SpongeBob stopped them, because there was still one Krabby Patty left. After a short conversation, SpongeBob found the buyer and became friends with him. Then, the anchovy took SpongeBob for a ride. In the end, SpongeBob was assimilated by the anchovy. At this time, Patrick came to play with SpongeBob, but soon, he too was assimilated by the anchovy. What's worse, they assimilated everyone around them into anchovies, because Squidward was wearing headphones. He was the only survivor. Soon, everyone started to order. Squidward's 8 legs weren't enough either. What's worse, Krabby Patty knocked out Squidward's headphones. Now there's annoying noise everywhere. Just then, the real anchovy arrived. Both sides don't like each other, so they're ready to go to war. SpongeBob comes to the rescue. The anchovy boss recognized SpongeBob. Both sides shook hands and made peace. Squidward couldn't stand it anymore, so he ordered a pizza made with anchovies. Soon, a big hand opened the Krusty Krab restaurant. When they saw the pizza, the anchovies ran away. When they smelled the pizza, everyone was back to normal. But poor Squidward was assimilated by the anchovies. SpongeBob makes 99 Krabby.
This is the biggest mistake SpongeBob ever made with money, because SpongeBob finds a pearl in jellyfish fields and sells it for a small fortune, which turns out to be billions. He starts living the high life, making new friends by handing out money left and right, but Patrick warns him they're just using him. SpongeBob ignores Patrick and turns his pineapple into a golden mansion. But wait, it's not all. When he runs out of money, all his friends disappear, leaving him with nothing but Mr. Krabs. SpongeBob apologizes to Patrick, and just when things seem back to normal, Patrick finds another volleyball. This is the biggest mistake SpongeBob ever made with money, because SpongeBob finds a pearl in jellyfish fields and sells.
SpongeBob has a Krabby Patty phobia because he has to make 10,000 Krabby Patties in a row, and it's all a conspiracy by Plankton. It turns out that Plankton, in order to get the secret recipe, he changed the business hours to 23 hours. When Mr. Krabs saw that, he changed the Krabby Patty hours to 24 hours. Plankton thought SpongeBob would quit, but instead, SpongeBob got very excited, and when Plankton saw that, he decided to order 10,000 Krabby Patties. SpongeBob still didn't give up, but after a long time of work, the Krabby Patties he made looked like garbage. Mr. Krabs warned SpongeBob to get his act together, but Mr. Krabs warned SpongeBob to get his act together, but SpongeBob went crazy. He visualized Mr. Krabs as the Krabby Patty, and even all the customers became Krabby Patties. Mr. Krabs thinks SpongeBob should see a doctor, so Plankton pretended he was a psychiatrist. He tried to trick SpongeBob into telling him the secret, but SpongeBob was asleep. Plankton couldn't wake him up. In his dream, SpongeBob and Mr. Krabs became good friends. When SpongeBob woke up from his dream, he was no longer afraid of the Krabby Patty but continued to work. SpongeBob.
There is a mini train track running around the top of the living room wall, and the door to his daughter's room has turned into a giant Tetris game console. It turns out that this is the father's way to keep his daughter from playing with her cell phone. So the father decided to turn the entire house into a toy world. In 6 years, the father continued to innovate and create various unique toys. Until now, he has succeeded in creating more than 200 to 300 toys. For example, a broken light switch is transformed into the door of the adorable Jerry Mouse's house, complete with a night light and sofa for him. Then a used water pipe becomes a space rocket and a...
Take my sandwich, Bimo. I'm gonna go find a dancing bug. Hey, man, you're shaking it all wrong.
But shaking it's all I know.
Shh. Let me show you.
What did they get to... What I'm saying...
Your multi-or scariest jump scare. Very super duper scary alert. Let's go. January. Coca Loca jump scare.
What happens if Mars gets an ocean? 1 second, water crashes across the surface. Canyons fill instantly. Massive waves collide and rise. Mars turns blue in seconds. 1 hour. The oceans begin to steam. Hot vapor rises everywhere. The sky fills with thick clouds. The planet looks like it's boiling. One day, rain starts falling non-stop. Lightning flashes across the sky. Rivers carve through the land. Water begins to move as a system. 1 year. Storms cover the entire planet. Oceans form stable coastlines. Dark patches appear near the water. Something begins to change. 10 years. The oceans are no longer empty. Tiny life moves beneath the surface. Green starts spreading along the shores. The first signs of life are visible. 100 years. Creatures swim through the water. Plants grow across the land. Coastlines turn partially green. Mars no longer looks dead. 1,000 years. Something crawls out of the ocean. It struggles but keeps moving forward. Wet ground turns into solid terrain. Life begins to take over the land. 10,000 years. Forests cover large areas. Oceans and land are fully alive. The sky looks thicker and calmer. Mars becomes a living world. What happens if Mars gets an ocean? 1 second. Water.
I still see your shit!
I made this Sekai game using just 3 words, and you can too. On Sekai, you can play games your friends create or build your own in minutes.
Not to worry, one wipe of this and I'll be gone in a bliss. Huh? Wait, why am I worrying? They said one spray of this and I'll be gone, so... Huh?
When a giant hornet invades a beehive, they slaughter hundreds of bees and wipe out an entire hive in minutes. They use their massive jaws to decapitate bees, tearing their bodies to carry back as food for their larvae. With strong armor-like exoskeletons, hornets are resistant to bee stings, making them nearly invincible in a one-on-one fight. But honeybees have developed a remarkable defense strategy that relies on teamwork and heat. They immediately launch a counterattack by swarming tightly around the hornet in a tight ball called thermal balling. Inside this living trap, they vibrate their wing muscles to raise the temperature to 115 degrees Fahrenheit. As the minutes pass, the hornet grows weaker, it suffocates, and finally it dies by the very insects it came to destroy. When a giant hornet invades a bee...
Hey, have you seen my... Ooh. Is that Starbucks?
With my goofball is stupid fucking idiot. With my goofball is stupid fucking idiot.
Hey, have you seen my... Ooh. Is that Starbucks? Nice. Hey, have you seen my... Ooh.
Ain't no way you can do this. These are abilities almost nobody talks about. And if you have even one of them, you're built different. First, controlling your eyebrows separately. Not just raising both. I'm talking one eyebrow at a time. If you can do the rock eyebrow on command, congrats. Barely 1% of people can isolate those muscles without training. Second, perfect pitch memory. If someone claps once, and you can repeat the exact same tone with your voice, that's insanely rare. Most people can't even tell if they're slightly off. And lastly, this one's wild. Total darkness navigation. If you wake up at 3 a.m. and walk through your house without bumping into anything, no lights, no phone, no hesitation. Your brain has mapped your surroundings better than you think. So here's the challenge. 1. Raise one eyebrow right now. 2. Hum your doorbell tone perfectly. 3. Walk 3 steps with your eyes closed. If you pass even one, you're rarer than you thought. Now be honest, how many did you get? Ain't no way you can do this. These are abilities almost nobody talks about. And if you have even one of them, you're built different. First, controlling your eyebrows separately. Not just...
My battery's getting...
Listen, I don't take orders from no man. I don't follow nobody. I'm the one in control. I don't cook, I don't clean, I don't adjust, I don't compromise. He got to deal with me as I am. And if a man can't handle that, then he's just not strong enough for me. Period. I am the prize. He's supposed to prove himself to me. Listen, I don't take orders from...
Hey Dad, I got straight A's.
What? Let me see this. A plus, A plus, A plus, A minus. See?
I told you, straight A's.
Son, are you dumb?
What?
A minus. It's not A. It's basically failure.
Huh?
Hiya, let me call your teacher. Hello, is this Ian's teacher?
That's me. How'd you get this number?
I just want to apologize. My son's so dumb.
Actually, he got the highest grade in the class.
Oh, really?
So?
I'm sorry, son.
I knew you'd say that. Wait, for what?
Wait, no, don't! How you so dumb? You can't even teach my son. You're fired. Emotional.
Listen, I don't take orders from no man. I don't follow nobody. I'm the one in control. I don't cook, I don't clean, I don't adjust, I don't compromise. He got to deal with me as I am. And if a man can't handle that, then he's just not strong enough.
Hey Dad, I got straight A's. What? Let me see this. A plus, A plus, A plus, A minus. See? I told you. Straight A's. Son, are you dumb? What? A minus is not A. It's basically failure. Huh? Hiya, let me call your teacher. Hello, is this Ian's teacher? That's me. How'd you get this number? I just want to apologize. My son's so dumb. Oh, actually, he got the highest grade in the class. Oh, really? So? I'm sorry, son. I knew you'd say that. Wait, for what? Wait, no, don't! How you so dumb you can't even teach my son? You're fired! Emotion!
To find your dreams, and I point down.
My ears are singing, the lights are singing. Everybody hit it with me, hit the sea line. Everybody do it with me, hit the sea line. We about to walk around talking about. Everybody hit it with me, hit the sea line. Everybody do it with me, hit the sea line. We about to walk around talking about. Everybody hit it with me, hit the sea line. Everybody do it with me, hit the sea line. We about to walk around talking about. Everybody hit it with me, hit the sea line. Everybody do it with me, hit the sea line. We about to walk around talking about. Everybody hit it with me, hit the sea line. Everybody do it with me, hit the sea line. We about to walk around talking about. Everybody hit it with me, hit the sea line. Everybody do it with me, hit the sea line.
The story of Pissmaster is one of the saddest stories in all of Rick and Morty. So one day, the Smith family was having dinner, and Pissmaster started spraying their windows.
When we are born into this earth, we are given the gift of life. And then kind of for no reason, we're just blasted with, oh, boom, you have depression. Boom, you can't drink milk anymore. You're allergic to peanuts. You will die. You're short. Your wife is going to cheat on you, and you're never going to find anyone else after that. All these are curses. And if life wasn't hard enough, this is a game where you can experience all of the life's curses. It's combined like the can't say the word, can't walk that much, random curse, can only say what limited time. It'll kick you out of the game after a little bit. I don't do challenge videos. This day is my challenge to pass all the curses. Can't run. All right, this is can't say the word hardcore, which means I can't say my word. I can't see my word either, but everybody else can. So everybody else is really against me. Hello. Hey, this person can't run. They can't get away from me. If you want to get rid of me, you have to kill me. Make me say my word. Let's talk. Hi. Player can't talk. Well, you're useless to me, man. Clumsy. God, that sucks. I would hate to be her. Mary was taken, had 0 gulps left and died. What kind of challenge is that? Like, what a privileged challenge. How is that so hard to avoid? You only have 11 left. How many did you start with? How's that? Just don't say that. Stop. All right, well, good riddance. You random curse tall. Man, now I know how Dennis feels. Dennis, I should have never judged you. Now, I don't even want to live anymore. I don't even want to live anymore, and I just... Oh, God! We're both the tall bros, and we're both just trying to, you know, trying to be, not so 6 foot, but 6 foot under. We're trying to die. This is a real curse. How do I clear any way out of this? Please, let us out. How do we die? Time left. Dead girl. Ow! Dude, stop. Player can't touch grass. No! You idiot! Player can't say easy. She can't say her favorite game, Easy Obby, now. She's probably looking for the cliff to jump off of. Player can't talk. Do you want Robux? Shut up, man. Do you want Robux? Ha ha. Ha ha. You're shaking your head no. Hannah, do you want Robux? Please. What are you? Can't you tell I'm pregnant? This person just said, I am sorry for your curse. What if you just went up to people that you like thought were ugly and just started saying that? I am sorry for your curse. This person basically went up to a blind person and said, oh, I'm so sorry. That's socially unaware. Hey, I'm actually in a call with her right now. She said, go away. Hannah says you're ugly. 10 seconds to live before I die. Does anyone want to say they have a crush on me? Oh no. I'm gonna sacrifice. Oh man, you just watch people just like do it on purpose. It's sad to watch. It's sad to see it come to that point, right? You know, I wish I could have gotten help or something. Oh my God, hey, you gotta stop that. Stop! You only have 1 jump left. You died from... I died of thirst! I think I killed that guy because to get up from that sitting position, he had the jump. Yeah, look! It's 0 jumps left. I'm the best, I'm the best, I'm the best, I'm the best. All right, what curse do I have this time? Oh, I'm tall and slim. Oh, no. Man, I get the worst curses. My life is so unfair. Hey, you bought the wrong flamingo floaty. That's not the one Polar Cub made. Nope, that's not the one. The one Polar Cub made's better. Hey, your whole life is a lie. Man, I love going up to people who have just 1 thing left. Words left All right, this one seems a little bit more brutal. Random superpower. Invisible. Point of view, you're dead. So, God. It's a little dark. Man, he says it to everybody. These people are just on a roller coaster. Are you just having sorry? Wow, super speed. You wanna hide your super speed? I'm so shy about it. Man, I'll punch this woman. Punching Winnie in her face. Punching Winnie in her face. Me, Kathy. Oh my God. Hey, enable your PvP. What the? Who am I? Hey, if I'm you and you're me, you're blinking just like I used to. Die. Ugh. Dude, I can still see you, idiot. Well, gotta be careful what I say. I just killed myself. But like, it was a clone of me, I swear. Oh, I didn't know that would happen. I thought that was my clone. I thought I was superpower self-destruct. Man, I got super speed. Look at this. Yabba dabba doo. I can chase you down and punch you to death. I'm beating the life out of you and there's nothing you can do about it. Dude, these superpowers are great. I'm somebody else right now. I don't even have to, I'm that guy. I don't even have to be held accountable for this. Life is good. Look, he's racing to the edge to try to do it himself. Hey, man. I wouldn't hate the player if I were you. I would hate the game, I think. Aw, he looks kind of sweet when he blinks at me. Aw, I kind of like these faces. It's cute. But I shouldn't feel bad for it. He should. I'm just like him. Oh, look, he's hitting back. Ah! An equal match. We both died. All right, I just got this superpower called self-destruct. Guess mine.
That was easy.
That doesn't do anything. Self-destruct? Like mentally? Is that it? I have the option to reset. What is my superpower? Being a big ol' idiot. I think that's your superpower, Cookie. Ow! Ouch! Ouch! I'm gonna teleport over here. Good luck getting me now. Oh my God! I just gave him no purpose in life, and that happened. That happened. Teleport's behind you. How do I teleport again? Nothing personal, kid. Oh God, you're too fast. Hey, youch! Stop! Youch! Yo! Oh, I got someone on my team. Yeah! Got him! Nah, nah, ha, ha, nah, nah, ha, ha. Oh God, come on, work! Here, I'll use Fall Guys game to make it so you can't touch me. Oh God! I'm safe now. Whoa, whoa! Whoa, I'm winning. Got him again. Wowee. Can I teleport away? Ha ha, hee hee. I was just born better. Nothing you could do. Yay? Is that someone's superpower? Oh, that's his guess. Got you. Whoa, God, she just... I think it's invisible. I see it clear as day. You just went invisible. Oh, jeez. Oh, that was close. Yabba dabba dabba doo. No! Ouch! Jeez, I don't feel welcome here. I don't feel like I'm part of their Marvel Cinematic Universe. Self-destruct. Man, I do that enough IRL. Do you want to hide your superpower? No. Everyone can understand my pain. This self-destruct doesn't even work. I can't die. Dude, if this guy hits me, he's basically just like, I don't know. I feel like that's kind of not okay. He can see that I'm not doing all right. Ooh, ouch. Stop. She hid her superpower. She got insecure about it. Stop. You know I'm not okay. Here, let's at least gang up against her. Oh, look at you running away now. Whoa! Body swap. Oh, yeah? Now what if I was... Now what if I... Well... Stop! Oh, yeah? Now I'm invisible. Oh, God, you can kind of see me. Oh, God, what's the point of even being invisible? See, life isn't about the you can'ts. It's about the you cans. You can start using your strengths to start getting what you want in life, you know? Ugh.
Stap je keuken binnen en laat je leiden door Six Sense. Een ruimte ontworpen voor jouw welzijn. De nieuwe inbouwapparaten van Whirlpool. Powered by Six Sense.
Nou, Samsung is weer aan het koken geweest hoor.
Inderdaad, met 5 nieuwe geniale features in de Samsung Galaxy S26-serie.
In deze aflevering van Bol Ster Reviews gaan we jullie alles vertellen over deze nieuwe features. En gaan we natuurlijk de modellen naast elkaar leggen om te vergelijken.
Feature nummer 4 is mijn favoriet.
Ja?
Ik ben benieuwd of Apple daar tegenop kan boksen.
Ik ben ook benieuwd. Laten we beginnen met het display, want de S26 Ultra heeft namelijk een nieuwe feature genaamd Privacy Display.
Dit is een functie die ervoor zorgt dat je display vanaf de zijkant niet meer leesbaar is. Dat is dus super handig voor als je in de trein zit of in het vliegtuig, want niemand hoeft te weten waar jij doorheen aan het swipen bent.
En deze feature die schakelt automatisch in als je iets aan het doen bent wat bijvoorbeeld meer privacy nodig heeft. Dus bankzaken, je wachtwoord intypen of als je gewoon een notificatie binnenkrijgt.
En je kunt ook nog eens zelf instellen voor welke apps jij wil dat die activeert. Want niemand hoeft tenslotte te weten of jij nou naar links of naar rechts swipet.
Er bestaan natuurlijk al langer screen protectors die de kijkhoeken beperken. Maar ja, die kun je dus niet uitzetten en die verlagen constant de helderheid van je scherm. Eigenlijk is zo'n privacy display functie dan toch veel handiger.
Wil ik. Nieuw bij de Plus en de Ultra is de feature Pro Scaler. Deze zorgt ervoor dat je details worden behouden bij het inzoomen of bij het bekijken van oudere content.
En bij alle 3 de modellen heb je de nieuwe functie Vision Booster.
Dit zorgt ervoor dat helderheid en contrast automatisch wordt aangepast voor goed zicht in elke omgeving.
Alle modellen in de S26-serie zijn uitgerust met Galaxy AI. En een van de tofste snufjes binnen dat Galaxy AI vinden wij toch wel echt de Photo Assist. Nou kennen we dat al van de S25-serie, maar nu werkt alles nog net even wat vanzelfsprekender.
Je hoeft alleen te typen wat je wil aanpassen aan je afbeelding en AI doet het. Hoe simpel kan het zijn?
En nu ook nieuw voor alle 3 de modellen is Now Nudge. Dat is eigenlijk een soort van slimme assistent die de hele tijd met je meedenkt.
Deze onthoudt belangrijke informatie voor je. Dus jij maakt bijvoorbeeld een screenshot van je vluchtinformatie en komt aan op het vliegveld. Dit is precies het moment dat Now Nudge het er voor jou bij pakt.
Ook is het een slimmere versie van autofill en kan het online documenten gewoon automatisch en helemaal veilig voor je invullen. Dus bijvoorbeeld met het boeken van een vlucht weet Now Nudge je paspoortgegevens en je loyalty-programmanummers. Die kan het voor je invullen en jij hoeft niks meer te doen.
En hij doet ook nog eens logische suggesties op basis van wat jij aan het doen bent. Stel je voor, een vriend stuurt jou via WhatsApp een adres, dan vraagt Now Nudge jou of je deze in Google Maps wil openen.
Of als je met deze vriend in dat WhatsApp bericht een datum bespreekt, dan kan Now Nudge je voorstellen om er een calendar event van te maken. Je snapt al een beetje waar ik naartoe ga, dingen worden gewoon net even wat sneller.
Belangrijke noot, vanaf maart 2026 werkt Now Nudge in 13 talen.
Engels, Spaans, Duits en nog 9 andere... Engels, Spaans, Duits, Frans, nog 9 andere talen. Maar Nederland, ja, dat moet nog even op zich laten wachten.
Aber wir sind super international.
Oh, gemütlich.
Dan over naar de camera. Ten opzichte van de S25-serie zijn er bij alle 3 de modellen geen upgrades geweest op het gebied van megapixels.
Wel is er een lens van de Ultra aangepast, namelijk de wide angle lens. Die was bij de S25 nog een f1.7, maar die is nu een f1.4.
Dit betekent dat de lens meer licht vangt en dus beter presteert bij weinig licht. Ook heb je de mogelijkheid tot een zachte scherpte diepte, dus dat je achtergrond mooi blurry is.
Je hebt de keuze uit dezelfde 4 kleuren voor alle 3 de modellen, namelijk black, Cobalt Violet, Sky Blue en White.
Onder de motorkap van de S26 Ultra vind je de Snapdragon 8 Elite Gen 5 processor. Onder de S26 en de S26 Plus vind je de iets minder krachtige Exynos 2600.
Wat je wel bij alle 3 de modellen ziet, is de nieuwe Vapor Chamber. En daarmee koelt je telefoon tot wel 30% meer efficiënt en zeker bij intensief gebruik behoud je dan die stabiele prestaties.
De S26 is de kleinste met 6,3 inch, dan de Plus ietsjes groter met 6,7 inch en de Ultra het grootst met 6,9 inch.
En als we dan kijken naar design, zien we bij de S26 en de S26 Plus ten opzichte van de 25 eigenlijk geen aanpassingen. Wel zien we die bij de Ultra. Hij is dunner, hij is lichter en de hoeken zijn wat meer afgerond voor een comfortabelere grip.
De grootte van de batterij is alleen bij de S26 verhoogd, namelijk van 4000 mAh naar 4300 mAh. En de Plus is hetzelfde gebleven met 4900 en de Ultra met 5000 mAh. De opslag is grotendeels gelijk gebleven. Alleen deze S26 is niet meer beschikbaar in de 128 gig. Deze, samen met de Plus, begint nu op 256 gig tot en met 512 gig. En alleen de Ultra is beschikbaar tot 1 terabyte. En net als bij de S25 Ultra krijg je bij deze S26 Ultra ook een S-Pen.
Maar ja, hoe goed werken nou al die nieuwe functies en features nou echt? Dat gaan we testen in de ultrawetenschappelijke producttest.
Feature nummer 1.
En dat is de privacy display.
Ja.
Eerlijk, jij kan nu gewoon meelezen met wat ik aan het doen ben.
Staat nog een fijne dag.
Nou, gaan we eens even naar dit menuutje. Privacy display. Aan. Kan je nog meelezen?
Nee.
Oprecht niet?
Nog een fijne dag.
Ja, dat weet je dat er staat. Wacht, welke app open ik nu?
WhatsApp.
Nee, Samsung Nieuws.
Ja, kon ik niet zien.
Zeg maar even wanneer je het niet meer kan zien. Kijk, nu staat het er nog.
Ik kan het zien, ik kan het niet meer zien.
Nou, je kan hem dus voor pincodes, patronen, wachtwoorden of pop-up meldingen. Kortom, dit is gewoon waar we zo lang op hebben gewacht. Een echte hardware feature die ook nog eens hartstikke goed werkt. Ik ben echt zwaar onder de indruk. In ieder geval,
privé.
dit werkt vet goed. Dan nu de Pro Scaler feature. Allebei hetzelfde frame van deze mooie gekko. Nou, eerlijk, dit ziet er gewoon goed uit. Hier, check. Je ziet helemaal die randjes van de schubjes, of wat zijn het? Zoom even in op dat vlekje.
Ja, ingezoomd.
Hier. Best wel duidelijk, toch?
Oh, ja.
Kijk, dit ziet er gewoon goed uit. Dit ziet er op zich ook wel goed uit. Ja, het werkt wel. Maar is het nou groundbreaking? Dat weet ik niet.
Dan hebben we nu feature nummer 3, de Vision Booster. We hebben de zon even meegebracht, want deze boost dus je kleuren en je contrast wanneer je in heel helder daglicht bent, bijvoorbeeld. Dus dat gaan we nu even checken. Ik doe hem aan. Er gebeurt er iets.
Oh, ja, hij komt echt tot leven. Ik voel hem ook zo.
Ik doe hem even uit.
Kijk, en dan gaat hij nu weer zo.
Want ik ken het ook van mijn iPhone, maar die doet tjunk, tjunk.
Hoe?
Tjunk. En deze doet tjunk. En als deze zon erop komt, wat ik zelf heel chill vind op vakantie, kan je dus alsnog heel goed je scherm zien. Dus Vision Booster, check.
Zeker weten. Louisa, eerlijk, we hebben vet hard gewerkt. Ik denk dat het even tijd is voor een pauze, even een taartje. Ik bedoel, het is een ultrawetenschappelijk producttest. Laten we ook even ultrawetenschappelijk dit taartje een beetje testen, weet je wel. Ik breek alvast even de taart zo.
Oh, barbaars dit. Hij ziet er ook echt niet... Nee! Wij moesten nog een foto maken.
Hey, nou is het mooi, want jouw favoriete ding, de foto-assist.
1, 2. Oh, 2 mooie taartjes. Hersteltaart.
Ja, dit is gewoon letterlijk alsof er niks is gebeurd. Hoe ziek is dit?
Het is ook schoon.
Oké, Louisa, ik snap wel echt waarom jij dit zo'n vette feature vindt. Eerlijk.
Toch? Je bent gewoon nooit te laat.
Als laatste testen we natuurlijk ook even de camera, want die heeft een geüpgrade lens gekregen, waarbij je meer scherpte diepte krijgt en beter is in lowlight omstandigheden. Kijk, Marcel moet scherp in beeld en mijn hand niet.
Kijk, dit is toch heel...
Kijk eens even. Dit is perfect. Je ziet hoe scherp die is, maar je ziet ook mijn hand op de achtergrond en dat is gewoon lekker onscherp. Ja, dit is wat je wil voor portretten of zo. Maar kan hij dit ook als het minder donker of als het donkerder is? Eigenlijk moeten we dat ook even testen.
Dat is de vraag.
Ja. Lichten. Nou, kijk, dit is toch wel een sfeertje.
Ja.
Eerlijk, ik zie die kat al bijna niet. Nee. Laten we even kijken wat de telefoon ervan weet te maken.
Ja, hij is heel donker.
Hand gaat weer op de achtergrond.
Wauw. Marcel is best wel duidelijk. Duidelijker op beeld dan voor mij in real life.
Wow, ja. Ik vind het heel goed van jullie, Samsung. Dit hebben jullie weer eens mooi gedaan. Ben jij nou in het bezit van een S24 of ouder, dan is het zeker de moeite waard om deze upgrade te overwegen. Maar weet jij nou nog niet zo goed voor welke van de 3 modellen je moet gaan? Dan zetten wij nog een aantal plus- en minpunten voor jou op een rijtje.
Het basismodel van de S26 valt absoluut in het topsegment van de smartphones. Hij is iets compacter en ligt lekker in de hand. En ten opzichte van de andere 2 modellen levert hij ietsjes in op camera, display en batterij.
De S26 Plus is er eigenlijk voor mensen die wel het grotere scherm willen en de langere batterijduur, maar niet per se de ultra functionaliteit willen hebben van bijvoorbeeld die S-Pen.
De S26 Ultra is het paradepaardje van deze serie, gemaakt voor veel eisende gebruikers, professionals en techliefhebbers. De beste camera, de snelste processor, grootste batterij, als enige 1 terabyte opslag en S-Pen-ondersteuning. Enige minpuntje is het formaat. Het is het grootste en ook het zwaarste toestel.
Nou, dat was hem weer. Bedankt voor het kijken. Laat even een review achter als jij binnenkort misschien een van deze 3 geweldige S26 telefoons hebt bemachtigd. En als je toch bezig bent, like en abonneer dan ook eventjes. Yo! Doei!
Arby, but random event happens every 5 seconds. This is an idea I stole from LinkyBox, but they probably stole it from someone else. This evil corporation that does horrible things. So horrible, I can't even say it. That's why I'm not giving proof to this accusation, because
guys, this orange It's Gineminosaurus.
But yeah, I really want to try this out. So something's supposed to happen to you every 5 seconds. I already have a little bit of an anger issue when it comes to Roblox obstacle courses. So mad right now. That's one constant in my life the past 14 years since I've joined this website. No legs. Yeah. Oh, no. Ah! All right. Well, that kind of, I feel like having no legs shouldn't have yielded that result. All right. Oh, I have 1 second before clown. That's not so bad. That doesn't look like, I wouldn't say that looks like a clown. Giant. Oh, I still screwed it up. Snail. All right, whatever. That's fine. Flash. It just strobes your screen and tries to give you a seizure. Just epilepsy warning. Dwarf. I still. This is really difficult. I'm only on stage 2. Oh. All right, death. You know, I feel like that's not something I can maneuver around. See, this one's nice. This one's not so bad. See, no, not the legs. Okay. Oh, blindness. Oh. Yeah, that's another one that would make me. Well, I can just zoom in. Nothing happens. Bro, move. Big head. I mean, that's not so bad. All right, no! Dude, it's because the stupid penguin body. It just makes me slip everywhere. Death. You know what? That's my song for my fallen comrade. Clown. Okay, thank you. I might actually be able to make it through. Please, snail. Okay, good. Snail. Oh my god, what am I gonna do without these little baby hands? Oh yeah, jump higher. Oh no. Death. Ah, maybe my body will. Okay, I touched it. It didn't count it? What do you mean? Wow, this game is so easy. Oh, wait, I'm giant, so this might be harder. No, we're fine. Blindness. Here, I'll use the sounds. Oh no, go, no. Go faster! Come on, go faster so the things appear. Okay, blindness, not so. Did I make it? I think I made it. Okay. All right. Oh, I guess being a giant's horrible for that. No hands? Yes, sir. That helps. What the? Oh, my hands fell off and they touched the lava, so the detached part of me dies. Okay. Just making sure that's what was happening. Stop! She just pushed me. Blindness. I don't need to see. Look at that. I literally did not need to see. All right, this is not. Oh, all right. That makes it a little trickier, huh? Put me in. Oh, dude, I am so good at these games. Hey, after 14 years of playing this, I'm not so bad. Oh, this is annoying. Can I just jump around these? Nope. Maybe this, and then maybe. What's Flash do? Ah! All right, that's what Flash does. And now that was so traumatic that I forgot the doors I went through. Giant, you know what? Just end it all, huh? I think these are supposed to spin, but maybe he couldn't figure out how to get it to spin. Did they stop spinning at some point? Freeze. Uh-oh. Hey, little man. Oh, he just pushed me. God, dude. No! Death. Oh, death. Yeah, I feel like they're using that one a lot. I feel like that one's more common than it should be. Snail. All right, I'll just do it really slow. Bomb. I'll walk away from the bomb very slowly. Little.
Great. This really helps, man.
No hands. They're taking it all away from me. Next one's death. Giant. Yes! No, wait, that's not gonna help. Oh, I'm just normal now. All right, they're undoing the damage. Bro, we're getting so close. Just please no death. Bomb. All right, bomb is fine. No death. Snail, right? We'll just go, we'll finish it. We'll still do it, we'll slow. Death. No, I'm so close! No! That's fine, that's fine. First, oh, okay. After a long trial, we've made it. I can't believe we went that long without getting death. Dude, it's only giving me bangers now. Look how high I can jump. Death. Stop. No! Oh, God. I just can't. No. Oh, there we go. Where am I? Stop. Let me. No. No. That's gaming. That's gaming for you. Death. You know, maybe I can really just. Maybe I can just do that, dude. That saved me another 30 minutes of meddling. Fast. Bro, move! Going in a straight line. No legs. You killed me. Blind. Great. All right, being little is actually good here. Now, bomb. I can still walk away from that situation. No legs. So I can't walk away from that situation. No. Actually, this is not so bad. Oop. All right, this is bad. Can I not get up? Do I just have to? This is. All right, no hands. Stop. Whoa. Help. Just end my life. I don't want to be like this. No hands again. When are you gonna kill me? I'm not doing it myself. You know what? I am gonna do it myself. This is not. I'm not feeling so good. All right, we actually have to make it so far on this one. All right. Well, there goes those dreams. Death. No. Dude, I'm almost done. Snail. God. Bro, move, you stupid little dog. Bro, move, you stupid. Bro, it just snailed me again. I'm even slower now. I'm jumping off. I can't take this anymore. I'm just gonna end it all. In Roblox. We're doing good. Giant. Okay, not the worst thing. Please, no. Oh, yes. Gaming. Death. Okay, yeah, we made it perfect timing. We've almost made it. Please. Yes. Thank you. Oh. No hands. Okay, that's fine. All right, if I could just carry this through, like 2 more poop. Okay, sure. Do what you will with me. Freeze. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. All right. Now, if that's not death, look at that. We made it. Oh, I can't climb to victory. I don't have hands. No! Good thing that checkpoint was there. So I got my hands back. Whoa, this is perfect for collecting all the hats. For collecting the hats so fast. Look how fast I'm collecting them. Death. Yes, I can die happy. I've beaten the game.
Een kleine tegenslag onderweg. Met de ORA autoverzekering kun je zo weer door. En weer door. Met de ORA autoverzekering. Kijk op ora.nl.
The kids, non-stop energy. Me, not so much. But there's one thing that always stays powered up. The Eufy Cam S4. When I'm with my family, I don't need to worry. Because the camera watches what matters. The system detects friends from foes, making sure everyone's safe. Because there's power in peace of mind no matter the time of day. Eufy Cam S4, revolutionizing vision, the perfect harmony of bullet and PTZ cameras.
All right, after all these years, I am still an official moderator on the spray paint game. And someone is requesting help right now. I really love this. This is probably my favorite art game out there. Like, look at this. Shout out to this person. I like these little critters you're making. All right, he said back DF up, which means back the f up. Yeah! Not only am I gonna ban him, I'm going to kill his whole family in real life. All right, let's check the severity of this. As a moderator, I am equipped with a lot of tools to help with my moderation, like a gun. Hey, buddy. See, without tools like this, I couldn't properly moderate this game. Bro, what DF? And we know that is a bad word. I just got gunned down, and who knows what JS even stands for. That could mean something so horrible that I have to censor it out. All right, well, this guy is getting so insanely... Okay, blur out this stuff. You're getting so insanely permanently banned. All right, we are jump scare banning you, infinite. Yep, see you later. All right, if you don't know what happens when you jump scare ban someone, this is what this guy saw. We have been requested yet again. Dude, I don't care. I honestly don't care that he said that. I don't care if he said a bad word. I'm not here to help you. I wasn't threatening you. Hey, gay is okay. I know I look like I might have a southern appearance, but I'm not gonna ban you for that, is what I'm saying. All right, we keep getting requested help. Inappropriate drawings. I do not like that stuff. Not in my game. Like I said, I love this game a lot. I wish for a clean environment when I'm here, and I mean that. Bro, just erase it. Don't worry, guys. Blur this part of the screen. That is an inappropriate drawing. Unless... blur out some of this. Unless that is somehow a smiley face, that is probably not allowed. Hey, buddy, can you explain the drawing that's behind me that I can't show on screen? Sir, are you a girl or man? All right, well, I think we're just gonna get rid of them. It is a smiling face. Well, considering that we're blurring this out right now, I feel like it's not. So I'll give you a jump scare, and you can come back in 2 days when you learn how to draw a smiley face. You're out of here. Come back in 2 days. Take those days to practice drawing smiley faces. Excuse me? What? I'm working here. Is it really you, bro, please? Hey, how about I just grab you by the neck and throw you? How about I just throw you? How about I just... All right, before I get to cheese balls, thing, I gotta take a look at it. I like this. I vote this. Is that the real Mr. Flim Flam? Hey, buddy. Burn. What?
Fun fact, you stink.
Oh, I stink? Hey, you're not gonna run from me. You're not gonna run from me. Hey. You can't run from me. You can't run from me. Hey, I'm dragging you somewhere. You're gonna regret it.
Hey,
get up. Get up. Someone has requested my help. I have to get out of here.
Stink.
Man. Shut the hell up, man. How am I back in the same server? You baited me. All right, this person is writing slightly inappropriate stuff. Carlos, here, come with me. Come with me. So, why are you writing that stuff? It's not like permaban worthy or anything, but come on. I don't know. Just for fun? See, I get it. Okay. You don't seem to understand what you did wrong. Dude, you can't escape from me.
No.
See, look, this